Wow. Well, if that's how they want to end the series, what it's going to be for Diana, I assume for the mid lane meeting top Ekko. Seems.
It's funny.
Go ahead.
They're going to swap the Lulu to the support, but they're not going to bring a physical damage mid laner. They're just going to bring more magic damage.
Kez, can't this lane?
Tactics can only take you so far if you're losing every lane. But as soon as you have an advantage, you can leverage either to overcommit the other team or to then put pressure somewhere else. It's really necessary.
Definitely agree. We're seeing Alex go for the play because he's got a jungler coming around, but Alex is so close to dead. The last one doesn't come through. Ninja lands the Q, but he will go down to the turret. It's a trade of kills. And actually plus gold overall for TDK for that.
Alex uses his Glacial Path in and then doesn't have the mana to use his ultimate. And then we're going right back at it because the ultimate is still there.
And Ninja has no
flash.
So the immediate return, well played TDK, finally a lead they can be proud of for the first time all series. And a flash away from RF dodges away from the gank. Speed instead of being 0.65. Okay, that's not talking about the fight though.
Crumbz couldn't see.
Crumbz knocked into the air, taking plenty of damage, has to flash away. Will there be a chase? Not enough of one. But it will be damage and a forced recall out of Crumbz.
But it's not always realistic what you can do to it. And now they get the extra Devour stacks.
Solid stuff. Kez can feel good about that one. +5 for the Dragon going down. 6% more attack damage and ability power for the team. And whoa, AlexIch taking a whole chunk of damage. Certainly, it's a good stuff for them. We saw an engage in the top side, but now a fight in the mid lane. Here comes Crumbz as well. A flash will keep AlexIch safe, but now Seraph really pushing down RF Legendary. The Sheen is in, and look at the damage up what he's got. Takes some minion aggro, but this does not look great for the Maokai anymore.
Sheen and the Bomby Cinder, it's crazy actually. Dark Seal as well, by the way. Something we've seen a little bit out of LCK. Goes.
RF is going to be going down for this one. Jumps into the turret, still goes down. Flash for nothing. Seraph is the killer on this one. Bot lane goes down as their bot lane was losing, and it's still losing by a lot. 30 now the minion lead for this Caitlyn. But now in the mid lane, once again, the fight on the edge. He burns the flash, still getting chased down. Do they have enough damage? Jumps right back in because he got nothing else to do. The Lulu tries to save him for now. Hakuho helping out. Seraph into the front. So far, survival though. The Kindred ulti will give some healing, but the Janna doesn't want to pick up any of that.
This here.
Maokai stuck in the front side though, taking so much punishment. He goes down. Ninja has taken down RF Legendary. Renegades win that fight off of what was a catch.
They want more.
And they're going to keep going for this one. Ekko has turret aggro. You can always pop ult to get out. Doesn't even need to do so. The dive doesn't mean very much, but it's still really good for Renegades as they've gotten that kill. I don't think RF even ulted as well. I went back and looked at it, and I don't think he even pressed R to tank up longer, so why is Maokai building a cloth armor?
I think he wants it for general tankiness, but I think he wants cooldown reduction more so than anything. He should be going Visage next with a Kindle Gem.
But be a Kindle Gem, and Seraph's just going to evaporate this poor guy. And into Firewood he goes. RF Legendary is gone. Now the re-engage. Kez having a kite back, but he's so close to killing out Seraph, who ults back. Has to pop his own ulti, but now we have the Janna here. No ulti up. The Lulu ulti comes in, but it should still be enough to kill off Seraph. Caitlyn putting in the auto attacks. Ults in for it as well. He's got nowhere else to go. OQ does turn one back. A 1-for-1 top laner's traded. Okay, ults freeze. Plenty of damage. Can't quite get the kill though, sadly. No other damage was around to help that one, but good to know that
Freeze had heal.
Yeah, Alex can almost one-shot freeze. When he does, and now the fight for the bot lane, tier 2 turret. Janna shield comes in, the flash engage. Whoa, has a self-ult. AlexIch coming in. They don't have to burn flash, but did get some damage on a Crumbz. He gets a Lulu ulti. The Janna knocks him actually back after Crumbz flashes away. And a trade of ultis and summoners. Kez still on a bit of a chase, but won't bite off more than he can chew. But look at that. Seraph was pushing the mid lane, and mid lane tier 2 is gone.
Taking 10% less damage from critical strikes is really huge, and there was a cost reduction that happened to REN in a previous patch.
That's pretty inexpensive.
To just make it a really efficient item, you were one step ahead.
Sorry, I'm just a really big math nerd. I do that all the time. But yes, here we go. In the bot lane is going to be a couple of match TPs, but it's going to be a 3v2 though, as the top laner will cancel. Actually, Seraph does not want in after all. So the ulti comes in onto Crumbz to dive in, and yes, they pick up the Rek'Sai. Now the re-engage towards Alex. Flashes away, gets the Kindred ulti to stay alive, and now Ninja's got nowhere to go on this one. Caitlyn Snipe comes in, pops the Zonias. As long as they don't play it wrong, they'll get this kill, and they will, but mid's getting hit.
It's all about the counter push right there, because Renegades did butt off more than they could shoot in that 2v5, but what did it buy them on the other side? Breaking open the base is probably worth it as long as they don't lose a subsequent fight or Baron off of those two deaths.
I think they have to go for the Baron play. In fact, we're seeing a teleport come in, and it's the
trying
flank
to
in
combo the
for
kills.
RF. He roots up Freeze. Lulu ulti though guys a lot of time, and he dies for sure by himself. Janna ult buys some as well. They go back in. They're looking for damage onto Seraph. Bischu kites back the flash chase for Caitlyn Ohq. One more hit will kill off Ryze. He jumps forward, gets the kill. That's another 1-for-1. Make this a 3-to-1 overall fight right now. Teleport is up for Ninja. He's alive in 10 seconds. Seraph running away, though. He is getting chased down.
Yeah, I mean, he's hoping for the 15-second execute timer. Maybe he's thinking of a potential escape, but there's no way. They ticked him.
He flashed to buy some time, though. There's no turret in the mid lane. But there's a red buff on Caitlyn.
Yep.
He can ult back, but he goes in, won't get the kill. So 4 kills to 1 is the overall pickup, and still 20 seconds on Corki. Port threat.
There's no match for him. Like, he's actually just going to take an inhibitor.
Okay, well, the 5v4 has to be won by TDK, but this time around, they're getting poked out by the Corki. This could just be a game-losing play right now, but they're going to stick to the Baron pit as the inhibitor will be going down. In comes Seraph, knocked back by Bischu. Onto the Baron they go. Who's going to pick it up? The smite comes through, and it goes to the red team. Crumbz takes it. They're probably going to win the team fight as well. It's a 1-for-1 so far, though. Kindred buying time.
They're going to win the game,
line is huge, and yes, the Nexus is still just dying. It's still just going down. Ninja, 1 versus 0. Happy to just take down the Nexus. What a horrible call by Team Dragonites, but that will be the 3-0. There's no chance for a comeback. Renegades are back into the North American LCS.
Yeah, just a catastrophe at the very end there for TDK.